morning. It's Sunday, October 23rd, 2022. Just a quick update today. The plant actually shut down yesterday about mid-afternoon, as we kind of thought it was. We talked about it yesterday. Came back last night to do my checks in the evenings, and the plant was off, so I checked the water level. Water level was within reasonable expectations, so I was able to start. Ran for about another 4 hours last night. Then again, it shut down, tripped offline. So when I got in this morning, I checked it again, and we were high enough to, the pond level was sufficient to turn it back on, so we started it back up, rapidly declining on water levels, so it probably won't run long. The wicket gates are barely open. They're about the smallest they can get. We're running 43 kilowatts, so really right now we're not making that much power. Not enough to generally say it's worth even running, but again, I believe that running a little bit is as good as running anything. It's a little income is better than none, so we're going to try to run as much as we can. And it goes by the amount of water that we've got coming down the river, and we're just not getting any rain, so things are declining. Again, we're still in a moderate fire danger because of the leaf litter on the ground and the dryness. And yesterday was sunny, slightly breezy. So the humidity level was drying things up. As you saw in one video, we had a little ice on the Kunjabuk Bay. I would imagine 31 degrees now, so I would imagine we're going to have a little bit of that today. It happens. It is that time of the year. As far as how long we're going to run today, I'm going to protect as fast as our pond level is dropping. I'm thinking we're going to only see somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 to 3 hours today before it shuts off. But again, it's not a good situation, but it is what it is, and that's part of the green energy that everybody wants. Doesn't get any greener than a hydro dam. The water comes down when water's available. It goes through the plant, turns the turbines, and everything works. Well, if there's no water coming downstream, it doesn't rain, water doesn't flow, we can't turn on, and that's what happens. And people are like surprised. Oh, you mean you can't run? Well, there's no water. It's a very, very small trickle of water going down the river, and you can't. It doesn't have any force behind it. It looks like we have a 50-50 shot for about 2/10 of rain overnight. That's about it. I don't see anything. Then it's supposed to be on a warming trend all through next week. So, which the warming trend doesn't make me feel that bad, but you take what you get. But we really need some rain. We really need to start seeing it. We're going to be into the 10-day forecast goes to November 1st, people. And it doesn't look like a lot of rain at that point. At some point, we're going to make up for that deficit on rainfall. It always works out. It always flattens back out. You get so much rain a year, and that's what you usually get. You would think those people in California would figure that out. I don't, because let's face it. You know, you can't. You got X number of gallons of water coming down the river, and if you have 5 million more people trying to drink that water or pull water out of that river, by the time it gets down to the down to you know, down below, even get down towards Boulder Dam, not Boulder Dam. It gets down, geez, Hoover Dam. Gets down to the Hoover Dam. There's no water. It doesn't surprise me because you get the same amount of water every year. It's a desert. You're trying to put people in there to live in it. Anyways, we won't go on to that, but. Believe it or not, there is not one drop less water in this world than there was the day the dinosaurs were walking on this earth. The water never goes away. It gets used differently, but it still returns back to the sky. It falls again. It does not go away. It does not. It doesn't change. Some of it may freeze more, some of it may freeze less. There's not a drop more. There's not a drop less. And if you don't believe me, do your own research and figure it out. Like, you know, where did the water go? If it's still not here on this earth, where did it go? More people may use it. More people may retain some of that water. You know, if you're drinking water, you're retaining. You're becoming part of that. So that consumes a little bit more, but there's no less water, there's no less moisture. We're just putting it in a different vessel, and eventually when that vessel dies, when a person dies, the moisture leaves his body and returns back to the environment, and then the moisture's back. We only borrow it for a short period of time. So the people that are going, well, we're running out of water. We're not running out of water. You're using too much water. There's too many people there. You would think you'd go, hey, let's not move to a place where there's only a limited amount of water. That doesn't make any sense to me. But people do what they do, and I understand. Let's go play someplace where it's warmer. It makes sense to me. I wouldn't mind that myself, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm planted here. This is where I'm going to stay. We have water here. We've got lakes worth of water, streams everywhere, springs everywhere, but we don't have 10,000 million people living on top of each other. So. That's why we have water. That simple. Anyhow, so going back, the rains will be coming eventually. You know, we may get the rains in the form of snowfall. Who knows? I've got the part for the tractor. I may fix that today. I need to get with that program and get that going. I have to pick up some hydraulic fluid and get that in the tractor, get it filled back up, and get the tire chains on and get that all prepped for the winter, because it's coming whether I like it or not. So I hope to get that done in the next few days. Today I'm just not feeling it, so not going to happen today. We did our funeral yesterday. I posted a picture of me in my dress uniform. And so yeah, I do clean up a little bit. I thought, you know, as far as the funeral went, everything went off without a hitch, and it went fairly smooth. So today we've got a special surprise. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Our fire chief is leaving. He's a young guy, young family. He's leaving. He works at Camp in the Woods now. He has taken a position in a camp in Rose City, Michigan. So he will be departing tomorrow morning for that. We, as a fire department family, we're a close knit group. We take care of each other, and so anyways, he will be dearly missed. So we're going to give him a surprise send off tonight. I don't know how Ryan Marshall's got it all worked out, but just some family time, some time to say goodbye, good luck, and we wish you well. We'll be losing a fantastic firefighter, that is for sure, and one of the nicest people that I've come across in a long time. He will be missed. It'll be tough to fill his shoes, and I don't know if we'll ever really fill his shoes, but we're looking for personnel. That's for sure. We're going to lose next month. We're going to lose one of our other firefighters who is a newbie. She joined our fire department this spring and really has become quite an asset to the department. So she was up here living with her aunt while she went to finished up her college online, and time's come. She's got to go find a job, and so she will be departing us. We don't want her to see her go, but we understand. So she's gone. Tim is gone, and then in the first part of December, in another month, our assistant chief, our first assistant chief, who is also the paramedic, is also leaving, moving to the state of Oregon with where his wife's family is, and we don't fault him for that. He is a huge asset, and we don't want to see him go either, but we understand. So, we lose three very, very important people, and those three people were people we relied on to show up during the day. During the day, usually we end up with 6 to 7 people, so you take 3 of them out, we got 4 guys. One of the guys is me, and you know my health record, so one of the other guys is one of our more senior guys, and he's basically our safety officer, but he can run the truck and I can sit on the hose. So if that's what's got to happen, that's what we will do. As we go into winter, we get a little bit more challenged for personnel because we've got one of our new chief, the guy who's taking over for the chief. Was our former chief, and he runs the ski center. And the first captain is the guy that runs the rental shop. So at the ski center. So during the wintertime, on the weekends, those 2 are gone. They are not available at all. The other captain is available during the weekend, so that helps. Through the week, he's got to work his job. The first chief will be one of the local school teachers, and he's available. Basically the school's right down the street, so he will be there. He's usually the second guy there. I'm usually the first. So we're all aging up there, and we're trying to find new recruits, find these young guys that want to do it. We just can't find them. They're just not here. We try to get people to do it. They don't want it. They don't want to participate. Some of them don't want to. They just don't want to be bothered by that kind of stuff. It's a shame, but people need to step up to the plate and start doing stuff. My prediction is in the next 4 to 5 years, we're looking at a county-wide fire department, just so that we can manage this and make it happen. It's something that's going to probably have to be done because we just can't do it with the personnel that we got. In 5 years, I may not even be here. And the more senior guy, Bob, probably will be retired. Ryan, the school teacher, hopes to be retired and moving to Florida. So, in our sister station or sister department, Lake Pleasant is mostly older guys also. So, we're getting older. Our generation is there. It's time for us to step aside and start bringing in some younger guys, some 30-year-olds, and let them step up to the plate and run the department. Not that we want to, or that in our minds that we think we're old, but because really, truly, in my mind, I'm still in my 30s and I can do anything I want to do, but reality does set in and says that's not going to happen. But enough of that. So if you're interested, get involved in your local fire department, regardless of where you're at. The EMS needs help. The fire departments need help. Even the local libraries need help. People need to step up and volunteer for stuff. So go out and do your part. It's really your civic duty as a citizen to participate in these kind of things. Even if you don't think you're worthy or you can do stuff, you would be amazed at things that you could do. My family's always been big on volunteering and helping out and doing whatever needs to be done. Even as a child, I can remember going to do things, and my dad always being involved in the fire department. And in the county that we grew up in, he helped lay out the first EMS. He was in the first EMS class in the county. Before that, you called the funeral director, and they brought over the hearse, threw you in the hearse, and drove you to the hospital. And it was a swoop and scoop type of thing. So if you were hurt in a car wreck, they drug you out, threw you on the backboard, put you in the hearse, and hauled you to the hospital. Paramedicine's come a long way since then. Firefighting has evolved immensely since then. So, anyways, trying to get off that subject, but so pick up the mantle. You can do it, regardless of your age. I had a 45-year-old woman told me that, I'm 45. What am I going to be able to do? Hey, you can do a lot at 45. There's no reason not to get involved. So get involved. Find out what you can do. stop by the local fire department. Those guys will be more than happy to talk to you about recruiting and coming in and getting involved. Everybody needs that. So, all right, enough ranting about that kind of stuff. You guys, hopefully the sun is shining where you're at, and you guys have a great day.